Hey guys, this is one of my most kept secrets. It's the perfect addition to your low-carb lifestyle. It has only 3 grams of net carbs per serving, which allows you to enjoy the festive season and indulge in the rich, velvety goodness of a classic autumn dessert with a healthy twist. Lightly grease the base of your round pie pan. We do this to prevent the crust getting stuck on the mold. Now onto the pie crust. Mix the almond flour, low-carb sweetener, and sea salt in a bowl and just give it a quick twirl. Then, mix in the egg, melted butter, and vanilla extract and keep stirring and pressing together until you can't see any clumps left, and you'll find yourself with a smooth dough like this one. You may also use a food processor to combine all components if you have one. Once your dough is smooth, transfer it onto the pie pan. Press the dough firmly into the bottom of your pan. If it crumbles, don't worry. It's normal since we're using almond flour and not regular flour, so simply push the pieces back together. Next, use a fork to gently puncture tiny holes on the surface. This is a little trick to prevent bubbles while the crust bakes. Bake your crust for around 6 to 12 minutes. This part of the process is a bit tricky, so I recommend you to be attentive to the oven and check regularly for a golden tone on the edges of your pie crust. Let's use this time while we wait for the crust to bake to prepare the pie filling. Beat together the pumpkin puree, powdered erythritol, heavy cream, eggs, vanilla extract, pumpkin pie spice, and sea salt until they are thoroughly combined. But be careful not to overmix this. We try not to overmix pastries because it can create an unappealing look or feel if we do so. Just a small secret there. After removing the pie crust from the oven, reduce the temperature to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or around 160 degrees Celsius. Let your pie crust cool for about 10 minutes on the countertop. Gently pour the filling onto the crust, tapping on your counter to release any air bubbles that may have formed. But if you remember to puncture the crust, there shouldn't be any. We're almost there now. Bake the pumpkin pie for 40 to 50 minutes until it's almost completely set, but we'll take it out right when it has a slight jiggle on its center. Check the oven regularly after the 30-minute mark to ensure that the crust doesn't burn. If you think it's ready, take it out and allow it to cool to room temperature. The filling should have a custard-like consistency where you can still observe some movement when shaken gently. Refrigerate for about an hour before cutting it so it gets a firm consistency. The pie can be kept refrigerated overnight if desired. Serve it and amaze your friends and family with this amazing low-carb prep. Hope you guys love it as much as I do.
If you enjoyed the video, let us know by giving the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. And lastly, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button.